Beautiful. Okay, I'm not going to say anything at the moment. I'm just going to let you enjoy this. Oh, what an amazing sight. That was absolutely beautiful. So, what an aircraft. What I'm going to do for you guys, because so I'm out of breath. I really am. It really does take it out of you, this heat. Yeah, I hope you can hear it at the end of the runway. What I'm going to do in a minute, I'm just going to do a quick replay of what you might have missed earlier in the day. There wasn't too much going on, but she'll just give a quick replay for you, okay? And if in between that little pause we do get something else, sorry about the mic then, if we do get something else, of course I will go straight back to it, okay? So I shall launch that in a minute. And the good news is, behind me now, I hope it's not just an engine run, but the APU sound is being drowned out now by the auxiliary power unit. I think that's what it stands for. Yeah, anyway, it's what starts the aircraft, yeah. So that sounds promising. So we might get the C-130s hopefully in the pattern like last night. That would be pretty cool. So just while I'm checking a few other things, what I will do, I will hopefully this will work. I won't do any commentary or anything like that, but hopefully this will work. So here's a quick look at what happened earlier today. And away we go. I'm not 100% sure if we're actually live at the moment. But anyway, if we are, fantastic. If we're not, I'm recording this so we can put it on later. And there we go. We should be back live with you back here at Mildenhall. So yeah, the whole point of that quick exercise was while there was no point in just flicking the switch and going live on those because it was just too hit and miss. I mean, that was basically after the morning stream that I did. That's about all we had, and that was in between around about 11 o'clock this morning through till around about 4 o'clock this afternoon. And then up until when I just went live for that KC-10, that's basically been it as far as Mildenhall concerned today. But thought you might just like that. I hope that was of interest for you guys. As you see, earlier on in the day, we were right over by the fence, getting the better shots. But later, round about 3 o'clock, you could see the sun, the blue sky was going to completely open up, and the heat just got totally crazy, and we it's not good for man or the equipment. So I thought, okay, I shall have a bit of a snooze. Hopefully we'll get some stuff tonight and feel fit and fine for this. And my good friend there, Jamesy, phoned me up. Good job he did, because it woke me up and went, hey, what? I think he thought I was a bit dozy to start off with. Hey, what's new? Let's have a look. Charlie and Shell. Yeah, great to see you. Promised we would subscribe, and of course it was Fern. I did do my best to word associate it, and I was thinking of Ferns, and I was determined to remember, but I do apologise. Shirley Hughes. Hi Kevin and Shirley, are watching your show from Rochdale, Lancs. Ian S. Hi, all from Luton in Beds. Doesn't mean he's in bed, it's Bedfordshire, isn't it? Yeah. So, Fred the Ted just informed me with his walkabout radio that Strix has been cleared to taxi out, so I don't know if it's going to stay in the pattern, so we'll keep the stream going for a little while, so keep the chat going, and hopefully we'll do some shots of that for you if it stays in the circuit. Fingers crossed. Come on, let's get those Ospreys up and running. Banging 4 said awesome. Yeah, that was amazing. That shot was so I had to be careful we didn't get zoomed into the sun, not to damage the camera, but that silhouette, I mean, normally, hey, you don't want to, the sun's your enemy sometimes when you're filming aircraft, but that was an amazing looking sky. I love the sunsets we get here. Hence, you notice the thumbnail I've used for these shots, and that was taken here by my daughter when she was about 10 years old, and you get fantastic sunsets, beautiful. Okay, back to these messages. Is the U2 still there? It certainly is. Charlie and Shell, it's still here. I've no idea as to how long it will be here. Some people say, it's going to be here ages, it's got engine problems or what. I have no idea. It's just hearsay, whatever, so I can't help you out on that. Whether you guys know, let us know, and we'll pass it about. Stinky Mole, I remember that one from last night. Beautiful KC-10 arrival captured earlier. Nice work. Cheers, much appreciated, young man, or I'd imagine it's a young man with a name like that. Max Petrov, fantastic plane. Yes, it is something special. I can hear something that's with a very high-pitched tone. It's possibly the KC-10 taxiing back. Hollage says, hi, Airshow world. Hi to you, Hollage, and I hope you're having a good evening. Here we go. Oh, young James, top man, Jamesy, Jimbo says, gold 2-1. That was the call sign. KC-10 registration 85-0032 and Retroflight 71. I take it Retroflight was the call sign of the F-15s that have gone into Lakenheath. Correctamondo. Tom wants to say hi to you, my boy, and a very, very good evening to you. Don't forget, put whereabouts you are, because we get people all over the world. Andrew Austin, great video as always. Many, many thanks. Don't worry, we're just looking at a blank field at the moment with the sun going down, but hopefully we'll get some action for you pretty soon. Just all depends on the aeroplanes. Hey, I'm not paying them to fly. Yeah, they're protecting the countries, if you like, doing their job. Sometimes they stay in the pattern, but hey ho, we're here. You've got to be in it to win it. Little earlier today, I was speaking to a good friend, Jerry, who does Big Jet TV, and we give each other a mention because we're both doing a similar thing, and a really nice chap. So it was great to have a chat with him again today. He turned up really early this morning. He was hoping the U2 might depart, but it certainly didn't, and nothing moved. But yeah, we had a good chat. Ian S is from Bedfordshire, lol. Okay, so I think that was Strix, and according to Fred, it's cleared to take off, so stay in the pattern please, Strix. Andrew, yeah, thank you very much. Put in that message. Hello, okay, Andrew Harris. Hello again. It's been too hot today, chap. My lord, yeah. That's partly why I'm not down at Lakenheath. I couldn't get there. Okay, it would have killed me. But and of course, you can't really grab a lift with a mate, a friend at the moment. You know, if you became ill, the two of you would be out of action for at least 2 weeks, and I certainly don't want to put that on anybody. I certainly am, ENS. I'm at Johnsfield at the moment. Because I might be filming until late into the evening, I've stayed on the campsite section at the moment, rather than being up at the fence. That's why I'm further over here. So that's why we're not looking down the runway. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you all. So apologies, you can't see down the runway this time, but hopefully we'll get some nice shots. If you missed the if you've just joined us and you missed the KC-10 arrival, all you've got to do is just rewind it a little bit, and you'll see it. I was pleased with it, and it looks like you guys were as well. Let's have a look. Keep going through these messages. Keep them coming while we're not filming aircraft at this moment. Hello again. Yes, we did that one. Evening all from West Cornwall. Big wave. That's David Edwards. John Peerless, I'm loving the stream. If you see my Radio Ham friend Jeff, say hello to him for me. From Joe in Boreham Wood. Too right, Joe, I will. Hey, actually, last night while I was doing the stream, Jeff might be on here right now because he does come on. He was on this morning, but last night Jeff was right behind me in his car, right, and we had a good old chat. He's a very, very good friend as well. Fantastic guy, and same as me. He's a licensed amateur radio chap like myself. So yes, we answered about the Johnsfield. Yes, we're there. K8 evening from Kenneth in Hamilton, Scotland. What's it been like in Scotland today? Has it been like 35 plus degrees like down here? Crazy, but ambient temperature of 35 in the shade. When you're actually in the field, it must be about 40 plus. It was, oh boy. Stinking Mole, is 40, it's 47, still young. Of course it is, young man. I won't do this song. Aviation Kid. Hello, mate. Hello, Aviation Kid. Absolute pleasure to see you on it. I love these names that keep coming up. You know, I keep recognising them from, say, last night or last week or whatever. And, I hope you're good, my boy, and enjoying the aeroplane. We've not seen too many aeroplanes today, but fingers crossed. I'm listening out to see if Strix stayed in the pattern. Uncle Beacon is just behind me, walking along. What do you know Uncle Beacon is? It's John's lovely cat. All right, let's have a look. Good evening. Looks like a lovely evening down there. That's from Kevin Gribben. It is a beautiful evening, and thank God it is. It's going to be incredibly hot all night, but it's they can have all the windows open and the breeze should blow through. But it makes for fantastic videoing if the planes go through. Scotty Honeybone, Airshow World, he says. They tell us you met Jerry of Big Jet TV the other day, mate. Yeah, I certainly did, and he's an absolute gentleman. Really, you know, he was down here today, and yeah, we had a good old chat, and a thoroughly nice bloke, and that's all I can say. And does a fantastic job as well. Goes all over the country, all over the world as well. But hey, so does Airshow World. That's why it's called Airshow World. Jamesy, he goes. We've got videos. James has took Japan, all over Europe, the USA, all over. My man, that's Jamesy, and so they're all on Airshow World. But I haven't done any. I've only been doing the live streaming for. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow, so it's a new project. I just thought we should give it a go. See if you guys like it, and we're getting a lot. The following is absolutely building and building. I'm amazed, to be honest, so thank you very much. Okay, Tom Warren, hi from a melting Farnham. Looking beautiful out there, it certainly is. And it's wonderful to say that, isn't it? Hold on, I nearly turned into David Bellamy again yesterday. Jamesy sent me in the undergrowth. Scotty Honeybone, from Christchurch, New Zealand. Yeah, it's your winter time at the moment. You'll be coming out of winter time soon, won't you? But hope it's not too cold there. He's probably going to say, nah, mate, it's absolutely beautiful. Jack Stevens wants to say hi. Okay. Aviation Kid, I missed most streams yesterday and today because I was feeling so bad. Yeah, well, because did the heat get to you? I mean, it has been getting to me, really. Here we go. James says, that's how Jimbo says, retro 71727374 flight 4 times F-15s. Thank you very much. I'm sure somebody will really appreciate that. I appreciate it. We all do. K8 was up at Lucas Airfield, Scotland yesterday for the arrival of the first RAF Typhoon QRA, and that's Kenneth in Hamilton, Scotland. Thank you, Kenneth. I hope you enjoyed that and you had a good time up there. Charlie and Shell just looked back at the video from Saturday. Fern will love seeing it tomorrow. Oh, that's wonderful. I tell you, their daughters look lovely. A lovely little girl, and it was an absolute pleasure meeting you guys. And if you're about, I'm not here. I'll be going back on Saturday, but if you're down here sometime, yeah, just say hi. So thank you for that. I was reading out, yeah, we'll love seeing this tomorrow, and shout out on this video for her. Also, a fellow amateur radio guy myself, M7CEB. Right, Mike 7 Charlie Echo Bravo. Hey, we'll have to listen out for you sometime. Okay, I'll try to keep a note of that. Ian S. Hi, Scotty Honeybone. Spent a month in New Zealand last February. Great country and people. Phil Tovey, good evening, all from Warwick in Warwickshire. That's a beautiful part of the world, isn't it? I say that about all these places. You know, it is a beautiful country. Speaking to a guy from France today that's actually keeps popping up to John's Field, and yeah, he lives near one of my favourite places, in between Carcassonne and Toulouse. Aviation Kid, oh yeah, he felt really sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Hope you're feeling a bit better now. Jack Stevens, have you been to Brize Norton yet? No, I haven't, but I would like to go down sometime, because you get flying at the weekend, like at Mildenhall. I just need to find somewhere where a little campsite or something, if there's somewhere nearby, which would be rather good. Let me know if you know of anywhere. Aviation Kid, hopefully I don't have COVID, where if you feel you should be alright, I'm sure you haven't. Sam Glover, evening, and a big smiley face. Darren Manning, hi Stuart. Yeah, you see, I recognise Darren's little icon, because he comes on quite a bit and gives thumbs ups and what have you on Airshow World videos. So it's thanks for being such a good supporter of Airshow World. Aviation Kid, GNMAN. I'm in Walsall. All right, Jeff Bundy. Hi from Southampton. A very good evening to you. Stinky Mole, Strict 62 at 10,000 feet. Turning for the approach now. Looks like circuits. Bring it on. That's what we're saying. Okay, because what we're going to do, I'm going to go back to the chat box in a minute, but you have a quick look at this. This should look beautiful. There we go. That should be coming out. I'm not going to say anything. Now notice the props. They will start to spin a bit more in a moment as soon as we move away from the sun. So let's zoom out, show you the little campsite here. So what a place, eh? What a place to come and stay for a week or so, or as long as you can manage. They take tents as well, but you must contact John here. Don't just turn up on spec for camping, okay? Phone up, because there is obviously restrictions because of the virus, but so there's not so many spaces at the moment as normal, and of course it's August and it's pretty busy down here. But get the number from, if you just Google it, look for the Nook campsite known as John's Field, Google it, and you'll get the number and give John a call. He's really great guy. And if you're just coming down for the day to watch the aeroplanes, you could just come down and view the planes. It's just £1.50 per person. Do me a massive, when you come down, do yourselves a favour, when you come through, as soon as you come into the place, go over to the honesty box, pay the £1.50 per person as soon as you get here, and then you can stay all day. If you turn up, you've got no change. Hey, if it's between the hours of 7:30 and 5:30, pop round to the post office, and you can get some change there and get your supplies for the day. Get lots of drinks if you're coming this week. You will need it. Okay, so there you go. Quick little plug, and well deserved, because it's a fantastic and unique place down here. There's not many places like this where you can stay, and they put on this fantastic area to watch the planes. Anyway, that's the Have you got the money now for the plug? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Sorry. Stinky Mole now at 600 feet. Of course, that was our C-130 Strix that just came round, and Strix 62 is the call sign for this evening. Hi from, yes, that was Jeff Bundy. Kevin Gibbon, I wonder how many more radio hams are on this live right now. 73. There's another amateur radio guy. That's M0 X-Ray Delta Juliet. Doing it the posh way for you. Sam Glover from Bradford here. Fantastic, Sam. Absolute pleasure for you to be there. GNMAN, hi Aviation Kid. Up the Saddlers. Sticky Ball. Okay, yeah, we did that one about the 600 feet. Aviation Kid, yeah. Hey, did you like that? Did you like that? That was my impression of Fred Dibner. It wasn't a chimney coming down, but it was a beautiful shot of that C-130 with that sunset. So I hope you like that. They were the sort of shots I was hoping to get while I was down here. Darren Manning, yeah, you recognise my icon. Nice, of course I recognise your icon. I mean, when anybody, I do try to answer as many messages that come through on the YouTube channel, but sometimes, I don't know why, sometimes some just get lost and I don't pick them up, unfortunately, but I do try to answer most of them, and it's an absolute pleasure reading some of the comments. You're not going to get good comments all the time. Not everybody's. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and you have to. I understand that. Jack Stevens. There is an area where the runway is where you are. You can spot for the day. There is an area where the runway is where you can. Yes, there is, and that's exactly what I was saying a minute ago. Just pay you £1.50 for the day. Stay, and away you go. Make sure you pay that as soon as you come in. 936 Farmer CH. Good evening to you all from. Lord blimey, I'm not very good with pronunciations of places, especially in Switzerland. But wow, what a place! Switzerland is beautiful. I love that area. Are you near the Swiss Alps? From Meringen. I don't know how to say it, but anyway, how nice to have you on there. I love the Alps. I would say it's probably my favourite place in the world to actually go. Gary Keller, hello. Gary Keller, sorry. Hello from Hawaii. Was stationed at RAF Mildenhall from 1969 to 1973. Wow. How's about that? Hey, that goes back a bit. You must have seen some aircraft when you were down here. Yeah, a little bit too early. Sorry about the background noise at the moment. I'm just trying to find a little charger for my phone. Yeah, you must have seen some interesting aircraft in your time down here. A little bit too early for the SR-71, I guess. That was more 1980s, wasn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But yeah, you must have seen something, and it's wonderful. It sounds like, hey, this will be the kiss of death, won't it? But it does sound like that Mildenhall won't be closing in the near future, which is great news. We're all quite concerned about that. But hey, who knows with governments? They change their mind like the wind. Okay. Just don't want to lose the the power to my phone. Because if that goes, I won't be able to read all these lovely messages that are coming through. Banging 4. Tans says, wow, sticky ball. Oh, nice. Some of these messages are just a little bit old now. Jeff Bundy, great shot. Yeah, it was. I was pleased with that. The sun is going down even lower. As last night, there's a bank of cloud where the sun is just dropping behind, but it should still look nice. Scotty Honeyball, that's awesome. Stuart or Stuart, yeah, it's the you got the spelling correct on the first one, okay? ENS, Scotty Honeybone, yes, heard that on the news. Glad I visited in 2019. David Edwards is in Pescley. It moved down. Is that pesky rabbit in the field? Hey, if you want to laugh, right, have a look at one of my videos, and it's called something like F-16, Solo Turk, it is, and it's, do a search for Solo Turk on Airshow World and Rabbit. Okay, that should bring it up. It's on Airshow World, right? So go to the chat later, right, and you'll love the radio comms on that. He's saying things like, there's a rabbit on the runway. And the air traffic control is saying, don't worry, we'll dispatch somebody. Yeah, anyway, have a listen. Hey, coming behind that willow tree just there, we've got our Strix. Here we go. See, the auto shutter speed is playing about. Now, those props will probably slow down in just a second because the sun will make the shutter speed. Look at that. Well, I don't know about you guys, but to me it was worth going live just to see that. I mean, that was as I was filming, I didn't want to say a word because I didn't want to interrupt the the visual on that. That was beautiful. Well, I thought so anyway. I hope you liked it. Right, come on, loads of messages. So hi to everybody. Leslie White, hello Leslie, how nice to have you back on here. Lovely smiley face with rosy red cheeks. Not surprised in this hot weather. 936 Farmer CH, nice place for camping in the middle of a wheat field. Yeah, they cut this yesterday. And the tractors went around earlier and collected it all up, and there's a huge bale of all the bales are just out of sight behind the caravan. I said to somebody, I said, hey, it's a good job James is not down here. Jamesy, he'd probably be trying to climb up on them and get in a better shot. You know, I'm only I hope I'm joking. Leslie White, yes, she says hi Stu. The pesky rabbit, I like it. Go through these messages, keep them coming. Aviation Kid, have you got any idea of the Airbridge Cargo 747 at EMA on Sunday? I don't know, but I know a man who might, and that's Jamesy. He's the man, and then he follows that all over the place, that plane. I think he's seen just about every one of them. State of Mayflower District News. Hey, Airshow World, gonna do one at Lakenheath. Yeah, yesterday I was there at Lakenheath yesterday. For most of the day. So if you want to see some of that, just look at yesterday's video. But for some reason, I've been editing it on the automated editing system on YouTube, because the first 17 minutes is just a blue screen. So if you do watch it, because it's not, I don't know why the editing thing's not working on it, it's a real pain, but just fast forward it in by 17 minutes, and that's where it starts. Okay, and you'll hear me the reasons why throughout the actual stream, why we were late starting, and and I was giving James some grief about it for sending me somewhere, but he didn't know that it was out of bounds now. State of Mayflower District. Yes, we just did. Oh, did you hear about the U-2 spy plane that did the emergency landing at Mildenhall? Yeah, too right we did. Yeah, I was at Lakenheath and that was here, so I was slightly cursing. I thought, oh, why didn't I stay at Mildenhall? But hey, you can't be in two places at once. David Roach, loving the Hercules shot coming in from Cambridge, and I think it's around the back at the moment, so we'll see it again in just a moment. And I can hear another one powering up behind me. Still no sign of the Osprey jet. David Roach, loving the yeah, we just did that. Flash, I was at Lakenheath earlier, around 7 F-15s went up. I bet that was brilliant. Yeah, I love the F-15s, they're great. Paul Vickery, evening Stu, hope all is well. Yep, pretty damn good. Kevin Gribden says, there's the money shot. That's why I went really quiet, so you could enjoy that shot. And it was, I was taking it thinking, oh my lord, that looks nice. That was stunning, says Sam Glover. I'm Oliver Killeen, I think probably pronounce it. I'm sure I pronounced it wrong. Sorry. And let's have a look. Ian S says awesome. Thank you. 936 Farmer CH Merringen. Burmese Overland is the main Swiss airbase for the Swiss Army Boeing FA-18E and Ds. Thank you for that. Aviation, I'm keeping my eyes to the sky as well. Aviation Kid, I just need to know when it lands and takes off because it takes me and my dad an hour to get there. Okay, Jay says evening and a wave. I am just going to get a lead for a second. Okay, so I should the video will continue, but I shall be back talking to you in just a second. Okay. Oh, by the way, Aviation Kid, normally turns up, you need to be down there for around about 12:30. Okay, normally turns up maybe 1:30, 2:30, something like that. I'm sure James will give you more information in the chat box. I'll be back talking to you in just a moment. Hold on. Just a little bit of noise, just want to pop the headset back on. Aviation Kid, thanks dude, not a problem, it's a pleasure. What that means, what that means is I'm looking around to see if we have our Strix C-130 coming around yet. Stick with us, I'll try to keep you entertained, having a laugh, having a joke, whatever you want. Put a message in, say hello. Devish Bahagava. Binot OP. I'm not sure what that means. If you want to explain that a little bit more, please. Steve Campbell. Hi, mate. Was sat in the white car next to you this afternoon. Good to see something is finally happening at Mildenhall after a quiet day. Oh boy, wasn't it? It was stiflingly hot, wasn't it? Let me think. Were you the young man and with your wife, I assume, and the little girl, and you were in the little tent? Was that you? If it is, it was an absolute pleasure to say hi. Sorry, we didn't get you on the video. If that's who it is, sorry we didn't get on the video. I'd have loved to have done that. So no doubt you will answer that. Malcolm Cook. Evening all, lovely shot against the sunset. 73s, Mike 6 Echo Romeo uniform. Another amateur radio chap. Okay, chappies and ladies, if we look towards that willow tree as if by magic. Okay, I'm going to, for starters, I'm going to go quiet, do a wide angle shot to start off. Okay. Then we're going to zoom in. Loving it. You can do that all night, but yes, the sun is setting. There we go. Just point that away. Right, where? Oh yes, chat box. We were saying hello to all you fantastic people, and appreciate everything you're doing. I've said many times to you guys, this say less than 2 weeks, but we've been doing the live streams. Airshow World's been going for 11 years, right? But I've started doing this hopefully to build it up. And the more you guys share this about, hopefully the more successful it will be. And if it is, it will encourage me to get out even more and do this live filming for you. Leslie White, and big supporter. She always pops on and puts nice smiley faces. And hi Stu. Steve Campbell, yeah, that was us in the orange shelter. Hey, I'm pleased it was. Pleased I got that right. And yeah, liked the t-shirt as well. That was a cool t-shirt you had on, mate. And I'm just sorry I didn't get you and your lovely family actually on the video earlier because there was nothing to film. Gary Keller. Ah, right. This is the gentleman who was based at RAF Mildenhall from 1969 to 1973. We mostly had C-130s, C-141s, C-5As. Wow, C-5As. Wow, they're screaming planes. They were so noisy, hey? And KC-135s. And he's saying, great show. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say so. And I hope you enjoy these sunset shots that we are getting. Let's. I don't want to embarrass this gentleman just here, but there we go. You see, look, you can bring tents as well. So this young man is. So you might hear a bit of noise in a minute from some guy. I'll try to get his name in a bit. Say hello to him, and he's setting his tent up. So, why have we got no Jamesy down here? Come on, Jamesy, I'm sure you're due a holiday. Steve Campbell, yeah, that. Oh, sorry, yeah, just done that one. Whoops. Okay, keep the messages coming. As I say, you don't have to know. Don't have to know about aeroplanes. Be like me, just enjoy watching them, yeah. But if you're watching this, whoever you are, put a message in the chat box and we will say hello to you. So you see, this is what this guy's got to do. There we go. You see, I told you. There he is, putting his tent together. Give us a wave, young man. He's going fishing. So it's on. You're going out live. Hey, young man. You young man. You're going out live to 5,000 people. Not really, not that many, but you are going out live. And we'll just try to explain to people that about the campsite as well here. That it's a beautiful evening for it, sir. Yeah. Whereabouts are you from? Let's have a word. Whereabouts are you from, sir? Netherlands. From the Netherlands. Wow. Fabulous. What do you think to the hot weather over here at the moment? It's good. Enjoy. Hope you get to see some aeroplanes. Sorry? Any day. Yeah, we're famous for rain, aren't we, over in the UK? But this is quite unusual. I won't put you off, and I'll let you put your tent up. Hope you get to see some aircraft while you're here. And did I catch your name? Nope. What's your name, sir? Menno. Menno. Yeah. Pleased to meet you. We're Airshow World. So if you get a chance, tune in sometime. And that's what it's all about. Come down. But if you're coming down, make sure you give John a call first because it's full. It's absolutely full. As far as the caravan site's concerned and little tent site, they're taking tents now. They weren't able to do tents, but obviously with COVID. But now we're back to normal. Hey, how about that? Fighter Sweep has very kindly just donated £5. Wow, thank you very, very much. And that's what happens if you use the dollar icon that you can see in the chat box. If you do a donate, you get a big banner come up, and I see it straight away. And of course, you get a message straight, and I will read it out and say many, many thanks. And it helps me stop getting dehydrated. So if you do want to, if you are enjoying this, as well as passing the message around about Airshow World and sharing it, if you are enjoying it, it doesn't cost anything to watch, and doesn't cost anything to put a message, nothing to subscribe. But if you're enjoying it, you're more than welcome to make a donation, and I'll have a drink on you. Thank you very much. Either that or get some diesel for the next outing. Nice and quiet. Right, so just one moment. Keep the messages coming our way. So yeah, Fighter Sweep, that is really appreciated. Thanks for the transporting me back to the hall for another lovely evening. Keep up the great work. And it's an absolute pleasure, and you are a gentleman and a scholar, and I'll tell you what, I will use that to have a drink later on you. So thank you, Fighter Sweep. Thing is, if more people donated, you could imagine I'd be like I'd be buying all the booze all the time. But no, thank you very, very much. Back to these wonderful messages. C5 Reach 851 is coming into Mildenhall. Is it? That's David Roach. How far out is it, David? How far away? Let me know. And let's hope it's not too dark when it comes in. If you watched last night, I was able to keep filming longer than normal because I put the night vision shot on, and yes, it made the picture go green, a little bit grey, but it was so dark, didn't matter. But what it did, it meant we could see the aeroplanes in the sky. You couldn't see them with your eyes, but that allowed us. So we'll see what happens later. There might not be anything flying, but if that C5 actually turns up, well, we will see. Aviation Kid. So I'll try social distancing to me. Yeah, no problem. Hey, listen, it'll be an absolute pleasure. Okay. 936 Farmer CH. Wow, just a perfect place. It is. Ryan Hunt, you there all week? I was just going to mention that actually. Thanks for tweaking the jigsaw brain. Yes, last Wednesday myself and Jamesy were at Coningsby, and if you want to see the night flying for Coningsby, well, it was from the afternoon and into the evening, from 4 o'clock till 10:30 at night. What a marathon one that was. 6 hours of video, but you can just squiddle your way through it, fast forward it to get to your little bits, because there's bits like it is today with nothing going on. But you'll see the one and only Jimbo James, and we're having a bit of a chat with him and telling us all about it. But anyway, yes, see that cloud formation over there? Okay, I'm here all week, so I arrived last Thursday, so I shall be here until Saturday. Okay, so I'll be going back to East Midlands Airport on Saturday. So please, let's get some ospreys in between now and then. Hey, what's been flying? That's Helen Ward. Helen, how nice to have you on the channel. Well, currently in the circuit, we've got C-130J, and that's the call sign of Strix. Is it 62? I forget now. Anyway, that's in the circuit at the moment, and but we started the show off really tonight with the arrival of this beautiful KC. Sorry, what am I talking about? Yeah, KC-10. Yeah, and that was an amazing sight. So I really recommend you check that out a little later. I'm not sure. I think you can rewind while we're actually live, right? But you have a look at that and the backdrop as it came in with the beautiful, beautiful sunset. It was quite nice, and there's been some beautiful shots as well. With the it's you get amazing sunsets here. Okay, Jeff Bundy letting us know that the C5 is over Scotland. Are we sure? Are you sure it is coming this way? I've fingers crossed. Go through these messages. Yep, so answered Ryan Hunt. Yep, we're there here all week. Okay, Sam Glover. I'm just going to grab a shower, leaving the dog with my laptop. Let me know if she types anything rude. Nice one. We'll catch you later, Sam. Alright. Fighter Sweep, my pleasure. I'm already planning a trip up there, but probably not until next year, unfortunately. Fighter Sweep, whereabouts are you, sir? Let me know whereabouts you are. I think that was a gentleman. Was it a gentleman that used to be based here at Mildenhall? I say there's so many messages that are coming through. Sometimes the brain gets caught up. Okay, Sam Glover. Yep, he's going to have a shower. Yeah, I had a massive long shower earlier. Okay, can you see that? Here we go, Mr. Strix. That's the call sign. And that's our friend right next to me, knocking his tent pegs in. It's all authentic, isn't it, eh? Warts and all. Thank you very much. So our friend here from Holland, is he as quick as that? His tent is up. I could never get the hang of that. Okay, back to it. Also, a little earlier, I did a quick rerun of only on a rerun. I did a quick rerun of what we missed earlier today when I wasn't actually live. So if you're interested, you can rewind on this video. Hey, there's a Hercules, says Helen Ward. Yeah, that's been in the circuit for the last half an hour or so, keeping us entertained. Helen Ward says, oh wow, yeah, well you should see what it looked like around about 15 minutes ago. The sky was incredible. So I really recommend you do watch this back and replay the I'm certainly going to watch it back because it did look stunning. I mean, the video was a little bit, a bit ropey, but the hey, I can't fault the sky in the background. It looked beautiful. Deepest fighter sweep from deepest Somerset, and that was not an accent from Somerset. That was useless, wasn't it? Eh? Have you got a good accent? I love their accent down there. Jeff Bundy, heading your way at the moment. Is that C5? Is it descending? That's what I'm interested in. Is it coming to see us? Hope so. Jonathan Tucker, hi Stoa, thanks for this. How about giving us a wave? Jonathan, there's a wave. There's a wave. A big wave. Aviation Kid, read my last 3 messages. I will do. Sorry, did I miss them? Phil Paris, little joke there. Can't get the hang of that. We do like a bit of fun. Helen Ward, hey, I really recommend the Plane Finder app. It's free on the App Store. Okay, thank you very much for that. I shall check that out. Let's have a look then. Okay. Let's read these out. I do apologise, and if I do miss it, because they said they're coming thick and fast. Aviation Kid says, one tip: you could add moderators to your stream to for elite viewers. Yeah, I could. Yeah. What it is at the moment, it's really early days. Okay, so at the moment, I want to keep everything. If somebody wants to donate, I really appreciate it, and it's wonderful. But at the moment, I want to keep the chat box absolutely free. So let's other question. Sorry about that. So many buttons on here. Okay, Avian, people have watched your videos hours upon hours. Yeah, and it's appreciated. It really is. Okay, Helen Ward, I found the C5 on Plane Finder. Yeah, I use 360 radar. The reason for that is because I share my data to them. I built one of these Raspberry Pi things. I actually built one for Jamesy, who's on here. And Raspberry Pi is a little box, like a little mini computer, tiny little thing, only about £40. And it shows on your own computer where all the planes are that you're picking up, but you can share that to different places, and like 360 radar, if you do that, you get it all for free, and their coverage is brilliant because you can then because it does what's called MLATing, and that shows where aircraft are that wouldn't normally show their positions, in other words. I won't go into the full details, but if you want to find out more about all of that, have a look at one of our tutorials about virtual radar server. Just do a search on Airshow World for that. Here we go, around we come. Back to the chat box in just a moment. Keep the messages coming through. You can hear my mate, he's almost finished putting that tent up. In case you wondered what the noise was, it's okay. It wasn't a U2 with engine trouble. Clearing the tree. Still a long way out because we're zoomed a long way in. That beautiful glow in the sky. There we go, by that willow tree. By the way, that noise is not me with my zip. Try to keep him in the middle. And then disappearing over the caravans. So yes, if you're wondering why I'm not, well, I was right down by the fence earlier, it's because as dusk falls, the obviously you're not allowed in that section. That section where you go for the day, you can just park up here for the day, £1.50 each. That closes at dusk, and I wouldn't then be able to come over here and get these fantastic evening shots for you. So that's why I'm over this spot, but I wouldn't probably be getting such nice shots as that. So that's why we're not looking down the runway. Right, message box time. Here we go. Thank you very much. A lot of people enjoying this.
62, passing 1,100, request vectors, ILS 11, option, tower.
So if that was too loud, that's Fred the Ted, and he just walked past with his radio scanner thing. It occasionally picks it up. I do apologise. What do we got? We're talking about this aeroplane that's on the way, hopefully. Wow, that's a lot of messages. Wow, this is brilliant. Okay. little joke there. Can't get the hang of that. Nice one. Alan Word. Hey, Stewie. Yeah, we did the plane finder one. Okay, fighter sweep. Come here. Fighter sweep. Afraid I haven't go the Somerset. I haven't got. Yeah, missed out the T. That's okay. Autocorrect can be naughty sometimes. Haven't got the Somerset accent. I'm an expat Essex boy. Big smiley face. Helen Ward. Its logo is, and you can see it. It's a little aeroplane. Mark Davey, the C5 is still at 35,000 feet, but it's still in Scotland, not descending as yet though. Helen Ward, hi, I'm in Northamptonshire. Have you had a really scorching hot day like down here? In the field, it was like 40 degrees, 35 in the shade, around about 40. It was just too hot to carry on, but there was no flying. So in the afternoon at Mildenhall, lots of flying at Lakenheath. Get yourself over to Lakenheath this week. They were flying from just after 6:30 this morning. What a wake-up call. I was wide awake anyway. David Roach, C5 Fort William, currently at 35,000 feet. Thank you very much for that. Aviation Kid, making people moderators are free. Thank you very much. Ryan Hunt, you're there for the week. Too right, mate. I'm here for the week. Aviation Kid, you don't have to pay to chat if you're a moderator. I think I just did that one. Okay. Strix 62 C130J, and the registration going round is 135778. Squawk is 0460, 12,000 feet, 167 knots, making circuits. Absolutely. That wasn't too fast for you. I hope I'm not speaking too quickly for our friends in Switzerland and wherever else you are in the world. Sorry, Squawk was 0440, says ooh da boo. Hey, ooh da boo. Hey, you're back. We spoke to you last week, didn't we? Hey, so very nice to have you back on the show tonight. John O.B. C5 in Scotland airspace, speed 470 inbound. Let's hope so. Helen Ward, is that the same C130? Yeah, it's staying in the circuit, just going around last night's video that we did here, which you can rewatch if you want. We had 3 at one point, all coming in at the same time, and it looked pretty good. Oodaboo, yep. G-N man. G-N-M-A-N. You're doing a great job. Stu, thank you very much. David Edwards, hi again. At Mark D, big wave, and a wave back to you, my man. 936 Farmer. CH, great. Pinocchio. I'm not going to do any Pinocchio jokes. Okay, I've done no work for the last few days. It's all my fault. Hey, well look, let's just hope tomorrow we get a bit more flying from Mildenhall, so you can get into even more trouble. Okay, where are we? Sorry if I miss any messages. Ben Ikin. Ben Ikin. Okay, got it. You can also use ADSB Exchange. That is free for all. Yeah, it is. Also, great stream. Hope to get down there next week. Okay. I hope the weather's good for you next week, and certainly enjoy the aircraft if you get lots flying. Probably next week, because I'm not here. It'll probably be crazy and really busy. But remember, Lakenheath is busy. If you want to go to Lakenheath this week at all, this is the week to go. Okay, Mark Davey. Hello, mate. Too hot to model here, so I thought I would watch the stream. Stuart's stream for a while. Well, it's Mark Davey. It's an absolute pleasure to know you're out there watching, and watching a blank field at the moment. But we've got Strix in the circuit, and I hope a little bit of banter is keeping you smiling, everybody out there. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, did that Aviation Kid, right? Tell us about them. You can trust. Yeah, Alright. It's absolutely free. Yep, well, the channel is absolutely free. D-Stu. These planes fly over my house weekly. Love it, especially the F-18 Super Hornet. Oh, wow, yes. They're some meaty aeroplane, aren't they? Hey? Carol Barnes, good evening, near Norwich. It's a lovely evening. Oh, what an evening it is. Hey, just sitting out. And, yeah, probably looking at your phone or your iPad, whatever you've got, and watching a bit of action every now and again when Strix comes around. I don't know if he's still in the circuit, but I'm going to keep it going for a little bit because we want to keep it live to see if that C5 turns up. Okay, Gary, where are we? Gary Keller, are you at the end of runway 29? Things have really changed since I was there. Gary, I'm down at runway 11 end. Okay, so in your day, Gary, did they have those towers over there, those water towers, you see? And just behind them, about 4 miles away, is Lake and Heath. So let's move this back. So to give you another bit of help where this location is, it's northwest of Mildenhall itself, in right next to West Row. Okay, well, it is West Row, where there's a great little post office. So if you come down here, you've got no choice, because it's £1.50 each to park here for the day to watch the aeroplanes. So you pay that as soon as you come in. If you've got no change or you need supplies, just pop round to the fantastic little post office run by Sarah and Steve, and you can get change from there. It's a little post office, and get all your supplies for the day, drinks and everything. Okay, so we answered that one about the location. David Edwards, what you're building? ATM at Mark D. He makes model aeroplanes and things like that, and I bet they're pretty good. If you on the Airshow World Facebook channel, I think you can post things. Feel free, if you want to post some of the pictures of the models you've done, I'd love to see them. Helen Ward, hey Stu, have you ever been to Duxford? Too right, we have, yeah. And if you want to see the videos, there's loads of videos from Duxford on Airshow World. We've got they're hidden, a lot of them. You just see the popular ones on the first page, but there's at least 1,500 different videos on there. So that would keep you busy for a while, wouldn't it? Simon Edwards, C5 Galaxy, reach 581, possibly bring in spares for the YouTube perhaps, question mark. Could be, yeah. So that is not me out of breath. We've got a young man here blowing up he's blowing a doll up. No, he's not, he's blowing his bed up. Behave. Hey, just give me a slap wrist then. Simon Edwards, we just did that. D. Stu, great idea to stream at military airstrips. Not much like it on YouTube. Well, I'm pleased you're enjoying it. That's D. Stu. Who else have we got? Mark Davey, a 124. Trumpeters, junkers, Oh, these are his models. There you go. So you can see all the different type of models he's doing. Nice. Ooh, the boots. C5 reach. Let's have more info on this one. Reach 851 and tail number 87-0029. Squawk 1142. 35,000 feet. 416 knots. Vicinity is Perth. Is right up north. Scotland, not Perth, Australia. I hope not, anyway. Take a long time to get here. Aviation kit, right? Okay, D-Stew. Live by Whidbey Island Naval Air Station. Hello, nice stream. Thanks very much. If you missed the earlier bits, don't forget to remind you, we had a beautiful KC-10 at the start of the show. And you really, if you're just joining us, you must see some of these sunset shots we got. They looked quite nice. Well, they looked okay through my little viewfinder. So goodness knows what they looked like on a nice big TV. If I lose the plane just for a minute, it goes out of shots because I'm just looking at your messages. I don't want to miss anybody out. Oh, right. Bennikin, looks like KC-135 has turned his transponder onto Quid 22. Is it on the ground? Will it be going up? That's the question. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to move it like that. James Ferry, I'm from Kettering, but I live in Croatia. Wow. What's it like in Croatia? Is it as hot as it's been here today? It's unusually hot for this part of the world, but it is normally warmer than a lot of the UK over here. It's official in the shade was 35 degrees, but it was like, it must have been at least 40 in the direct sun. It was crippling. Let's keep nice and quiet. Back to the chat box in a minute. Can I get that registration for you guys? I'm trying. Don't know if you can see it on your big tellies, but I don't know. Right, sorry I moved too fast. Don't want to make you guys feel sick and dizzy. Especially Aviation Kid, because he's not been very well today, and I hope you're starting to feel a bit better. Right. Right-ho. Let's have a look. See what we're diddling at. Okay. Perth is a town near Dundee. D Stew C17. My phone's on charge, says Aviation Kid. That's what I've had to do with mine. In my hand. You won't believe what I've got in my hand at the moment. In my hand, I'm literally holding the little charger for it to so we keep this phone running. The phone is used to be able to pick up your messages, okay? But sometimes it won't orientate. Come on. We want to see everybody's messages. There we go, we're back on the messages. Aviation Kid, I'm back. He's been charging his phone. Thank you. Thanks for being back. We missed you. We really did. On Bernick on the ground, yes. Big smiles. David Edwards, do you make paints for several... Oh, sorry, he was asking somebody else that. Cool, let's do it. I will post some up, mate. Cheers. That's alright, been an absolute pleasure. Love to see that. I think you can post your stuff on there. We will see. Be nice to see them though. Shall live. I've never got the point of these live streams, and what's the interest in them? I don't know. Why are you on here? It's people like aeroplanes, and they like their chit chat. Probably, I've no idea. But if you rewind and see some of those sunset shots, you might go, "Hey, that's nice." But yeah, everybody's got different hobbies, Live and let live. Enjoy what you do. Do you enjoy what you do? Helen Ward, I was born in Kettering. Perth is a town. Yeah, we did that. Let's go there. Livia de Souza Ferrari. Or shall it? This is a show, I guess. It's just a live stream, literally live, with some nutcase in a field at night, filming some aircraft for you at a military airbase here in the United Kingdom at RAF Mildenhall. That's where we are, young man. Aviation Kid, so you were going to Amen. I really don't know, Aviation Kid. I don't know. Family ties what have you. I've been away for over a week, so I really cannot say. But if I'm not there, I think Jamesy might be knocking about somewhere. But we will see how things pan out. George, good evening. Stewie, thank you for the show. Thank you. It's an absolute pleasure and great to know you're there. Matt52 just tracked back the C5. Looks like it's coming from Dover Air Force Base, Delaware. Just crossing Scotland-England border, still at 35,000 feet. Please don't go to Ramstein. Come here. Aviation Kid, because it might interest you. Okay. Alright. Oh, sorry. Because I might meet you. Yeah, okay, it'd be great to meet you, mate. It really would. I live in Washington State by Whidbey Island Naval Air Station. They do touch and goes practice at least once. Move down. At least. I lost it now. Where's that message? Touch and goes practice at least once a week with all kinds of military aircraft, especially F-18s. Bring it on. Hey, we've got US Air Force F-15s 4 miles from where we are right now. Shirley Hughes, Stu, MC-130 J-Reg is 13-5778, call sign Strix 62. Thank you, Shirley. You are a champion. Alright. It's downwind. Okay. Aviation Kid, I'm gonna live stream my EMA trip on Sunday. Wunderbar. That would be great. I'll look out for it. Matt52, C5 more likely going further than the UK then. Question mark. Yes, we'll keep it going live for a little bit longer just to make our minds up what it's doing. Kieran, where would you recommend spotting at Marham? Jamesy might be able to answer that question if James is still about. Jimbo, he might be able to tell you. Good evening. Italian living in Zagreb. Greetings from Croatia. I'm near Plesto Airport. Here we can still see the MiG-21 flying almost every... You're joking me. Wow. You're a very lucky man. You would love it. We certainly would. And I'd love to be there. Do they allow you to I know some countries it's a bit taboo to be able to take military aircraft, especially if you're in Greece. We don't want to get locked up for months on end. Well, I'm going to show you. I don't know if this camera is going to pick it up, but that's a weird looking cloud formation. Does that mean we've got one hell of a storm coming tonight? I don't know. Right, back to where that sunset was, and I can still hear noise behind me, so I shall keep the stream coming a little bit longer just while we ponder as to whether that C5 will be here. Okay, thank you, Elaine Hewitt. C5 not planned to land at Mildenhall. Our hearts suddenly sink, don't they? I'm a big fan of airplanes, especially remote control ones, and I'm already in love with your live stream. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. We love you guys as well, and especially we love the ladies. We love the ladies more. But no, seriously, on a serious note, thank you very much. If you are watching this for the first time, the Airshow World's been going for 11 years, but the live streams less than 2 weeks. Okay, so it's something we're doing, hopefully going to do more of. The success of it is only down to you guys. Okay, so if you enjoy it, please subscribe to Airshow World. Click the option that says get notifications. You will then know when we're live. Right, let's have a look. Quick message from Helen Wood. Right, I've got to go. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this stream, and good luck to you, Stu, on your plane spotting adventures. Well, I'm not really into plane spot, but yeah, I know where you're coming from, and I'll do this for you guys so you can get a feel of what it's like down here, and maybe you might pop down sometime. Andrew Austin, I wonder how many times the Eagles were refueled during their journey over to Laken Heath. That was these F-15s that came over today when we went live. We filmed the tanker, the KC-135, at the beginning of the show for you, and they bought these F-15s, and they're going to be going to Saudi Arabia. Okay, well that's what I've been told. Right, we've got that one. Matt52 at Simon Edwards. Possibly looks like she may be turning east. Udaboo, it seems that the C5... Whoops. Take a direction to Europe. Yeah, it looks like it. Aviation Kid, my first love. My first... Yeah. It means live stream in 1 month. Okay, Aviation Kid at Map 52. What trackers are you using to track the C5? Benzoid, hello from Los Angeles, California. What a wow place. We get out all over the world, and starting to get a lot of people from the USA. I've been noticing by where people are when I look at the information that comes through. No, not just on the chat box, but it says what part of the world, so that's wonderful. And thanks for the wonderful vids. It's an absolute pleasure. It's a pleasure to do it. George, Stu, is it still very hot there? It's absolutely but it's nice. It's the best part of the day, to be honest. See, the camera is it's getting really dark now, but the camera's doing a great job of picking the aircraft out for you. We'll just hold that like that a minute. Oh, that's bad news. Gordon Smith, sorry Stu, C5 turned east, what a shame. And unfortunately at the moment there's nothing else in the circuit. So a little later I might go off air if, and I don't think they will go up tonight, but if the Ospreys do go up, I will go live, providing it's not too late at night, because I'm sure you appreciate, I don't think the people in tents would appreciate me shouting out to you guys at about 1 o'clock in the morning. Don't think it would go down too well, even though we've got a night vision on here. And I'm sure we'll get an opportunity sometime this week to get those Ospreys for you with that green glow that comes off the props. Right, righty ho. Chat box time. See what we're doing, because I don't want to miss anyone out. Right, deep intake of breath there. Wow, it's hot. Okay. Jason Martin, thanks for the streams, really enjoyed them. Thank you very much, and keep it going please. I certainly will do, I promise you. Gary Keller, yes, remembered the that's brilliant, Gary. Remember the towers. I think most of the aircraft viewing in my time was the other end. Lots of changes since 1969. Well, I should think there would be. But Gary, it's an absolute pleasure, and hope this is bringing back a few memories for you. Matt 52, cool. Don't forget, Gary. I'll be live, hopefully, well, if there's any action tomorrow, I'll be live right here in the daytime. Could be any time from literally 8 o'clock in the morning or even earlier. If we've got lots of action going on, I'll just flick the switch. We'll go live. So don't forget to subscribe. The option says get notifications. You'll know the minute we go live. Right, Matt 52, cool. Don't forget, rewind some of this and see those fantastic... I shouldn't say fantastic. No, that's naughty. I'm not going to blow my own trumpet. But it looked nice. And if you've got a nice TV, those sunset shots were quite nice. Timmy Toothpick C5 looks like it's going to Germany. Yeah, it would do, wouldn't it? Yeah. How do you see these planes? Is it some type of flight? Exactly. That's what it is. A lot of people are viewing them on a flight radar, a virtual radar server. Basically, if you want to know more, Airshow World, right? Go to the page itself, the YouTube channel, right? And just do a search on Airshow World for virtual radar server. It'll show you how to make your own, and it explains a little bit about it. I'll take it right from scratch, okay? But hey, it all depends if you can understand my banter. Yes, we did that. Matt 52, yeah, he's talking to Aviation Kid. Yeah, we use FreeDAR as well. And no movement at Mildenhall until 315 quid 22 departure lane. Thank you very much. That's excellent. Obviously, I won't be able to be here and go live at that time of night. I don't think, as I said, we would be very popular. David Roach, loving the footage of Mildenhall and sorry for getting your hopes up for the C5 from... Well, hey. It hits the pan. It's the fan sometimes. No. The sound of Ospreys is very distinctive. Oh yeah, you're telling me. When I'm in my van at night and they come directly over, pots and pans rattling, almost throws you out the bed. It's great. I love it. I love it. Bring them on in the middle of the night. Lane here. It's on the I think there's a mistake on that one. Okay. Here we go. Next, it did it again. It's on the Mildenhall Movements page on Facebook. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, if anybody wants to post this on the Mildenhall Movements thingamabob, please feel free. I don't normally post it. Basically, I just don't want to blow. I don't want people to think, "Too big head" and all of that. And yeah, I like other people to do that sort of. If you enjoy it, okay. David Edwards at Airshow World. What camera are you using? It's the Sony AX53. Fantastic camera to use handheld, as I've said to people before. But it's not my favourite for on a tripod. But it seems to be working well on the tripod tonight. At least I think it looks okay through my little screen. Some fabulous sunset shots. Thank you very much. That Matt52. Stuart Bridges. Hi, how are you? I'm pretty good, mate. It's been a scorcher of a day, but we sort of coped. Couldn't get to Lake and Heath though, so apologies for that. O.R. Chalet, your accent is strong and I like it. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Aaron Wisby, howdy folks. And thank you very much. Just a minute. The Boo, A400, Zulu Mike 407, take off, Bryce Norton, 10,000 feet, direction to Mildenhall. I hope, fingers crossed. Yeah, that's too much to wish for, isn't it, eh? If you're talking about the C5, it's up north of Britain. Thank you, Aaron. Very strong smell of the Thai smoke from the aircraft. That is really delayed, isn't it? Because it went through a while ago. So, wow, you can really smell it. It's a shame it's not smelly vision. Mind you, sometimes if I get too close to people, it's not a bad thing. Aaron Wisby, Udaby is giving him some information there. Okie dokie. Oh, right, that's a big list we just went through. Megan's dad, you sound remarkably like Simon Calder. Right. Well, actually, I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, the man in disguise here. Have you seen some of the Strike Fighter Balls videos? Amazing first person videos made by the fighter pilots on the year's cruise deployment. Some great footage. Okay, we'll check that out. And anybody else, check that out as well. Whoever you are, wherever you are, give us a mention. Yeah, thundering by. Is it Aviation Kid? Wow, that's possibly heading our way because, as I pointed out, there's some thunderclouds. You see the thunderclouds, yeah. So it certainly we could get some a bit of a storm tonight, but I'd rather have it at night than disrupting us in the daytime. And it might, if it does happen, it might clear the air a bit. Yeah, it's quite a sight that is, isn't it? Yes, my friend here. Sorry, I've terrible. I forgot your name. What's your name, young man? Minnow. That's it. Minnow turned up earlier and you could hear that banging. That was Minnow just there from Holland putting his tent together. Yeah, done. It's all done. You soon got that up. We were wondering what that noise was earlier. That you were inflating your airbed. Of course you were. Everybody was having a joke. One thought I was pumping something up. Look at him smiling and laughing. We know what we're thinking. Breathing heavily. Okay, in the distance just there, you can see it's getting dark, and the camera makes it look lighter than it actually is. But I tell you, it is getting very dark here now. It's the most beautiful summer's evening. John Travolta, Summer Nights. I tell you, it is beautiful. All you need is a couple of nice drinks, and you'd be well away. Hopefully some of you are sat outside watching this, having a drink. Lovely. Well, he's entertaining us anyway. Sometimes what we do, and let me know if you like these, when it gets very quiet, to keep the live stream actually running, what I sometimes do is do like a rerun of an old Airshow. Yeah, so I've been doing little bits of actually I did some departures, I think either yesterday or today, from the Royal International Air Tattoo. So it was like a rerun of it. But if I do that at any time, don't get confused. We haven't suddenly skipped to a different airfield. It's just I'm just trying to entertain you guys while nothing is happening, which does happen at air bases. Luckily we've got this Strix C-130 doing circuits. Aviation kid, I'm scared of thunder, lightning. Okay, have a look at I think it was the second ever stream I did a week last Friday, and I was at East Midlands Airport filming. And yeah, I was filming, yeah, no problem at all there. It was a beautiful, scorching hot evening, but all of a sudden the clouds came in and we had this almighty mother of all thunderstorms. Yeah, lightning coming down, smash thunder away. Oh, it was crazy. And I've called it something like, I don't know, scary something or other, filming at East Midlands Airport, scary, whatever. It's on the first page anyway. It should still be there because it's a newish video. If not, just type in something like thunderstorm or scary filming at East Mids. You'll find it. And if you do watch it, it's only about 16-17 minutes long, but fast forward it to the middle bit and you'll see the lightning bolts coming down, and they were very close. They came right over the top of me. Had to go off air because it just wasn't well, we were getting soaked basically. The storm I got soaked, but it was a scorching hot night, and it was like cooled us down. How hot has it been? It's been scorching. J Penn ARGI photography. It's been absolutely scorching, and another great supporter of the channel there, so thank you very much. That drink was much appreciated, by the way, yesterday. 35 degrees in the shade, at least 40 out in the field, and very little flying at Mildenhall, but Lakenheath was very, very busy. We went there yesterday. Aaron Wisby, hey, you may see a glimpse of the A400 because it's very close. Okay, so I haven't had a chance to even have a look at 360 radar tonight. John B, blow up. There's a little icon of a sheep. Getting a very strong smell of the tyres and the rubber, burning rubber on us, and so the wind is coming straight. There's no wind, but whatever there is, it's coming straight towards us. George, nice shot, Stu. That's okay. Keep saying it. Make sure you replace some of this and look at the shot earlier. So beautiful sunsets. Timmy Toothpick, C5 appears to be on direct route to Ramstein. Yes, we might have guessed that was going to happen. Some multicoloured chaser lights, and it would be a flying Christmas tree. Yes, like it. Udaboo, Quid is moving. Excellent. I can hear it right behind me. Aaron Wisby, the A400 maybe coming your way because it's very close. I did that a minute ago, didn't I? George, I like the idea of showing returns while waiting on this. Thanks for that. Let me know, because yeah, I don't know. I do these things. I don't know if you like them or not, but yeah, it just fills the gaps sometimes. I'm keeping it going at the moment because we've got that. We've got that C-130 just bobbing about. So, but sometimes I could be here for hours, and you just don't want to see a runway with nothing on it. So if you're watching a stream sometimes, especially in the day, you think that's Fairford. What's he doing there? That's what it is all about. Okay. Any action over Lakenheath? No, there's not. Lakenheath has gone ghostly quiet. They're probably having an early night and getting ready for lots of action tomorrow. But who knows? They might go up a little later this evening. They're saying they could be flying anytime, day or night. Phil Boardman, hi Stu. Lighting at London Oxford. Lightning, I do apologise. So it could be heading our way. None by you at the moment, but we've got the clouds that are looking like it could happen. But we'd rather have it at night, wouldn't we? Clears the air. We've got a special message come here through. If you do hit that little button that does the donate, you get an automatic mention immediately, and it stands out and it comes right out at me. So Jay Penner's ARGI Photography, look that guy up, okay? And I will certainly look at your photography stuff. And he's just donated £2 to the Better Good, so I can have a drink on that top man. Thank you very, very much. So if any other kind people, hey, feel free if you want to do that. I wouldn't say no, you know. Again, encourages me to get out there and do the business. Okay, Elvis is back in the building. We love Elvis. Good evening from Elvis. And Elvis is down in Southampton. No doubt, Elvis. You've had another scorching hot day. I've been telling the guys earlier, it's been crazy. And I was just unable to get over to Lakenheath, but I've enjoyed it here. I've enjoyed it more, to be honest, because it was only 4 F-15s, and I know they're on delivery to Saudi and all the rest of it, but I've enjoyed it more here. I wouldn't have got that incredible shot earlier, and those beautiful sunset shots, so I'm glad I am where I am. I love this place, and you must come over sometime, guys. Quid, taxi now, and I can hear it. I can't look down the runway tonight. I explained that earlier. That section closes at dusk. But who knows? Is it going out somewhere? Or is it going in the circuit? And does it mean that the Ospreys might go up? If it did happen that the Ospreys did go up, and providing we didn't get a thunderstorm, I might even go live for you to get the shots, because I'd love to get that green glow for you off, but we will see how it goes. But I wouldn't do all the chit chat, okay? You'd probably enjoy that. Okay, so they're telling us all about the KC-135 UK SF-240. Elvis is in the house. See, I was a bit worried when Elvis first started coming on here, because I didn't know if it would take offence, but hey, it took a gate. Seriously, Elvis is such a nice guy. And he's down and he likes the little bit of banter. Okay, Timmy Toothpick. With the new age of global warming, you Brits will need to get some aircon. Yeah! So much moaning today on Big Jet TV about the heat. It was funny. Yeah, it was. And Jerry, it's a fantastic chap. I was talking to him yesterday and earlier today, and he mentioned us a couple of times, and real nice guy. Yeah, he was suffering just like all of us, but he stuck around for quite a while here at Mildenhall. He was right next to me. Stuck around for quite a while, but there was nothing happening. He was hoping that the U2 would take off, but I said, I don't think it will. I think it's here for a while. Sam Glover just checked the latest lightning strikes, the nearest near Oxford, so you're okay for now, Stu. But you can see that cloud over there. I keep getting a feeling it's raining, but it's a crystal clear sky right above me. There we go. Where were we? Can you hear the quid just taking off? Wow. Wish I could have brought you the takeoff of that, but say that is impossible at this time of the evening. Yes, it was funny. I live in Britain. The heat isn't even bad. But over this part here, it was so. We're not used to it, us Brits. But we're not used to in the field of where 35 degrees and in the shade, meaning it's about 40. We're not used to that, and no swimming pool to jump in, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, that's interesting to know. Thank you very much. O.R. Shalev is from Israel, and it's really dry from military planes and even passenger planes too. Kind of disappointing. Hey, during the main part of lockdown over in the UK, there was next to nothing flying apart from the military. They were actually making the most of the clear skies of aircraft, and there was a lot going on there. But of course, on the main part of lockdown, nobody could get out in the cars. As soon as they could, hey, everybody was going down to watch the. Okay, watching the aircraft down at Lake Anita and places like that. So that quid, because I've got Fred the Ted just near me with his walking about with his radio. It just said that Quid is going to do one circuit and then go off and do his work where he's going to go. Elvis, watching your channel tonight has cheered me up, as it's not been good with this hot weather. I'm glad.